Hey, what is up guys? So I'm here to talk about Advanced Warfare Ranked Playlist, and I want to give a kind of a brief rundown and review of it. So first off, I've been playing Uplink. It's basically a basketball game mode. I really like the idea of it, but there's a few things that need to be changed for Advanced Warfare Ranked Playlist. So you'll see me over here, I'm pushing really hard. I'm going to set up for a really easy spawn trap over here. So I just rush straight for the uplink, and they will pretty much always spawn in this exact area right here. And if you go a little bit more forward, you can actually basically get like a chest high head glitch. Not like a full-on head glitch, but it's still definitely just a small little advantage you can get on someone. But anyways, here to talk more about this in general. I mean, there's a lot of problems with certain specific game modes. One in particular is going to be uplink. I feel like the time that you have to respawn back in is just way too fast. You'll see that I use a strategy over here later on in the game that I'm actually going to kill myself so I can actually spawn in a certain area. And that is actually a legit strategy. You can also throw the ball off the map. There's a lot of things in this gameplay that are going to be an excellent example. This is kind of an older gameplay video too. You'll see there's only a few people using the BAL over here. This is like really early on during the game, and the game is still having so many issues with people just disconnecting and game crashes and people can't download the game. But I'm not going to really use that and take away from the game as far as that, because that's not, you know, essentially intentional. I'm talking about more things that were designed in the game that we can definitely just change, really quick little things. So one problem that I have with the ranked playlist, first off, is that you can join games in progress. That's awful. There's actually a video which I will be uploading. I literally joined the game 2 seconds before it's about to end, and I get a rank loss because of that. Basically, it's like League of Legends. After you've completed so many games, you get enough points. You get placed into a series of 3 games. If you win 2 out of 3, you get to rank up in the next division. And there's one session where I literally joined a game, like I said, just 2 seconds in, defeat. You've lost 1 of the 3 games in your ranked like promos. And I'm like, are you serious? This is absolutely ridiculous. That can't happen. I think that shouldn't be able to happen. I think that they need, I mean, it's kind of cool that if you're down a player, someone else can join. And this ends up actually being a 3v4, and we're down to player, but it doesn't really matter because, I mean, it was so early on in the game, and you were just thrown to games where some players were just, they were just new to COD, they didn't know what the heck they were doing. And I mean, I'm pretty much dumping on the kids, but as far as, my ranked in Black Ops 2, just because I feel like it's nice to know what players' ranks are when they're trying to talk about the game, because sometimes players are just talking out of their butt when they're saying, like, you know, this needs to be changed, but I want this game to be as competitive as possible, so it's not just, you know, trying to favor towards my playstyle or anything like that. I want a very competitive game. Now, at the moment, the BAL is the only good gun. Like, if you don't run the BAL, you're not competitive. That's really how the game is right now. Right now, I'm using the IMR. It can beat the BAL at super long distance. At super long distance, the BAL just fires too fast. And, I mean, the BAL, well, any assault rifle in the game has no weapon sway. But sometimes I feel like the BAL, it's just, it fires too fast. And if you're missing shots, you're going to run out of ammo. But that's usually not the case that you run into. You usually end up killing the person. Almost turned on that guy over there, but there's no variety in the weapons. The SMGs are super underpowered. No one even uses them. It's pretty much BAL or you don't play the game at the moment. Hopefully that will be addressed in the future. That's just a really small thing that they can really address really quickly. I feel like SMD is too slow. If they want to incorporate the EXO abilities, or just making it so dead silence is a perk, you know, that's all they really need to do. They removed dead silence from the game. It's now an EXO ability, and I guess you could throw it on and just rush an area really quick, but you can still, you have the EXO abilities to get around the map really fast. But the problem also with SMD is the bomb is way too loud. Like, I don't know what they decided to do with the audio levels in the bomb, but you can hear that thing from across the map. So they need to change how loud the bomb is, because it's, like I said, it's just out of control for too loud. As far as the score streaks in the game, some of the score streaks I feel are way too slow. If you use the Vulcan, which is basically the giant laser beam that comes down, it takes like half an hour before that thing to come in. So by the time you're actually able to use it and maybe effectively get a kill, they've already captured the flag. They've already gotten the objective. So I feel like that needs to be addressed. Like, they need to make that just a little bit faster. I mean, could you imagine if Lightning Strike took 30 seconds? Well, actually, it's not 30 seconds. It's more like maybe 5 or 6 seconds before you can even get to use it, and then you have to aim it. So it's way too slow. They need to address some of that. That can be changed. That's just small things that they can change. I really don't like how, as far as score streaks go, you can run support score streaks that are more so offensive. You can see right now, once the blood clears up, the first one I'm running is a UAV, and I'm running it so it has Oracle, and I'm not sure if I'm running VSAT in this. This is really, like I said, it's really early on in the game. I'm like level 40 something. I haven't even prestiged in this video, but the UAV is just, it's way too good. You can run Ghost. They didn't ban Ghost, the perk. I think call it like, ooh, what do they call it? Like under the radar or something like that in this. You can see right now it is 3v4, but they did lose a player, but they've lost a player I think like multiple times during this match, but they always get the other player that joins. I don't know if this is meant to give the team that's losing the extra player, but another thing that I don't really like that's in this game is that it's in a sense like Destiny. You can find weapons out of like weapon crates, and you can use them in ranked, and that's dumb. And I hate how in ranked you don't start out with everything. Like in Black Ops 2, even if you didn't actually unlock the attachments or something, when you go to ranked, you would have everything unlocked. They need to do that, and they should also either give everyone the ability to get the same guns that everyone gets out of like the weapon drops. They need to make it so everyone has access to those, or just remove them from that, because I don't like having potential disadvantage just because someone has an item that I just don't have. Also, the spawns in this game, I feel they need to change. I mean, every Call of Duty game in the very beginning has awful spawns, and I feel like they just need to do a little bit more testing, but that can be really easily addressed. The problem I think that the game will have, and I don't think that they will be able to completely fix this, because the exosuit lets you move around the map so fast. You'll see right here that since the bomb is going to be reset, I can just kill myself, and I can actually just respawn at certain areas. So that is something that you can do in the game. I mean, you can throw out the bomb too. You'll see I'll end up doing this, I think, during this game. The most important part of this video, or the reason why I'm actually uploading this, well, first up, it's very difficult to get a full game and not have disconnects. It's like 3 days into the game, and every single game, the disconnects, the host will drop and it boots everyone. It'll say like, the host has left, and then you can't, sometimes you'll migrate hosts, but it's just the game crashes so often. You can actually throw the ball over here and get 1 point, or you can slam dunk it basically and you can get 2 points. I think slam dunking is much better, but the most important thing is that I'm running a sentry gun on support, which means if I die, I can continue getting my score streak. And then you'll see I messed around with the assault drone. I think this is like one of the first times I actually used this, and I'm like, what the heck? I thought it was automatic, like it was like an escort drone, but you actually have to control it. It's like a dragon fire, but I mean, it's probably not too effective. I probably shouldn't even bother using this. Just because, like I said, it's just too slow, and since everyone can move around the map so fast, I probably should have stayed outdoors with this, but I ended up getting the kill over here. I guess some small little lag over there, but anyways, this is actually just a video that I'm actually doing a commentary over, but I think that they can make all these adjustments. I don't think that UAV should be in the game, even though you can have Ghost. UAV it shouldn't be in the game. It's too easy of a score streak to get, and that basically makes, I would say, it makes Ghost a crutch perk. Like, okay, you see me, I throw it off, that way it resets in the middle. Also, sentry gun should not be on support. I don't know what you were thinking. How is that a support? That's definitely an offensive score streak. And the fact that you can get a care package. Like, why is this? Could you imagine? Like, there's been several games where I've gotten a VTOL. It's called a Paladin. It's not nearly as good as a VTOL, because the VTOL lets you move around like really fast and just dodge stuff and get around the map. But the Paladin is, I would say, it's this game's equivalent. It's not necessarily like as good as like the AC-130 or like I said, the VTOL, but it still has that potential just to win a game. And the fact that you can get it off of a care package is stupid, and that should not be in the game. And I'm just resetting the ball over here. I tried to get the one burst over there. I got too greedy. I was a little bit weak over there. But you can see I have the UAV that has the effect of the Oracle. You can see, let's see if I look to the left. You can see the people through the walls, and that to me is definitely not okay. And here you can see it. So yeah, you can see the people through the walls, and that should not be in ranked. It really should not be in ranked, because you can get it with support. I apologize for the small little frame rate issues the Windows Media Player is having right now, but over here I get the care package right now. I run the Super Prestige Edition care package, where it has like high chance to roll things good, and then also I have a double tap on it, and you can get the map score streaks, which is dumb. Like here, you'll see it. I already have a turret thrown up to watch basically in the middle of the map, and then I'm going to activate this and get 4 additional turrets. So I have 5 turrets on map, and I don't know if the one died that I had at my flag, or the next to where they would normally cap with the uplink. But as far as game modes, I think uplink just needs to have a higher time to kill. S&D just needs to, it really does need to have dead silence. I don't know what that guy was doing. I think he maybe tried to juke us to the side, then he was going to jump up and cap. Oh, also, when you have the ball in this, you do actually have additional health. So, it's kind of nice in one sense, but sometimes I feel like it's just a little bit too much. Also, it's either not enough health or they just need to remove it, because I feel like by the time you're trying to use a strategy to throw the ball to your opponent, you can't really engage on them. Like, you've already had to have thrown it, and they can't have like any shots on you. So that like strategy is kind of out. But pretty much they need to just make it so they boost up the SMGs or nerf the BAL. Actually, they really do need to boost up the SMGs, because at that point everyone would be using the other assault rifles in the game. But I ended up going 40 and 15, 3v4, even though they had like trash players, but I mean, it's early on in the game, what can you expect? But anyways, I'd love to know what your thoughts are on this in the comment section below. It's just going to actually repeat itself. But I'd love to know what your thoughts are on the ranked. For me, I feel like there's a lot of things that they need to change, but they're really simple. It's just like input, remove, ban, in one sense, so that'll be good. I just want to say, let's check out the spawn kill real quick, just so if you want to do the spawn kill, it's so easy to do. The reason why I played really aggressive in the very beginning and I rushed their uplink is it's so they're forced to be spawned in a really bad spot, and then as long as my team gets the kills, but if my team doesn't get the kills, what I do is I just jump off the map and I respawn at spawn. So it's kind of, I don't know if I want to call it next play. I call it smart game mechanics, but it should be patched. It really should. But yeah, those are my thoughts on my review on the ranked playlist. I think it needs to be addressed, and they obviously need to fix the disconnects, because the disconnects are real in the game. But that's obviously not intentional in the game. That will be patched out in the future. Unless it just doesn't happen to happen. But there's no way I'm going to Ghosts. But all that really matters is this game is so much better than Ghosts. But they really just need to patch out a lot of the little stuff in the game. Obviously disconnects are stupid. But there's some things that I really think should be fixed, especially the care packages. But they need to just remove those and not have UAV in ranked. I don't even know what they were thinking on that, really. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. It's your gang, signing out.